cool.
You don't work well with a plan. Give Brandon a plan.
If I execute my own plan, I do great.
Yeah, no,
That's
but
other people.
You can't be like, Brandon, this is the plan.
Yeah, but it's my life, so who's going to tell me, Brandon, this is the plan?
I mean, we're partners.
I know that. I'm saying, like,
Episode 42, the Bubbies Boys podcast.
Hell yeah.
The new name.
You said that so less enthused.
So
sorry, guys. Sorry I liked something.
I know, but can you just pretend?
Okay, I'll do it again. Welcome to the Bubbies Boys podcast. Huh, everybody? Good?
That's good.
You like this energy?
Yeah.
Ariel King comedy in the house.
Listen, I'm not going to take advice from a guy who moped around my house all day.
Yeah, fair.
My wife stayed with me. And then
Why
this
were
guy
you
is like,
moping?
it's too complicated.
Okay, well, here, what I said this earlier.
Off air.
It sucks that people tell us to open up, and then we're told we're sensitive. Like today, I get bitchy and whiny and baby when I open up.
And you get like defensive out of nowhere. That's my favorite.
How do I fix that?
I have no fucking idea.
Hey, listeners, if you're out there, how do I fix? How do I
comment below how Brandon fixes his problems?
Well, not that. How if you deal
What
also
problem?
with?
What
I'm very defensive. Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, like it just swings.
You saw it. You literally saw it.
Yeah,
like we didn't say anything.
I pointed out the fact that you have a maintenance issue with your wall, and you
I
were
had
like,
like,
"What do you guys want from me?
Yeah.
I'm not here all the time.
I get it, but I'm trying to. How do I fix it?
I got a girlfriend. How do you fix it? I don't know. You got to be more aware of it.
Just do things.
You got to know when your brain is ramping up. You got to have you got to put a checks and balances in your brain so that when it starts amping up, you have to calculate.
Like, oh, I'm ramping up right now.
You have to calculate whether or not this is worth it in your mind.
I like that.
And
I might call my special ramping up.
Yeah,
it's a good special for you.
Stop. No, thanks, Max.
Yeah.
At first, you're like, I don't know how to help you. And then Max was like, he did the whole Max, like, oh, I'm sarcastic. And then it turned into, here's some knowledge.
I mean, I don't know if that would help you.
I'm going to try.
Because that wouldn't help. That
I'll check the checking.
For me.
Like, look, if
I track, where I'm at, for sure.
Look, my anger issue, temper issues have gotten significantly better over the years.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be honest with you. Last night, I was not happy.
Did you lose it?
I broke a door.
No, he didn't.
No one was home.
Punched a hole in a door.
That
makes him sound like a man.
No, yeah.
But it was just like a paper door, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, this is even funnier. That's so funny. Yeah,
it was really easy to do.
It's like a shower curtain.
Yeah, it's actually
what?
We couldn't do it.
The easy karate,
together could we have done it?
Together we could do it.
The child karate boards that they got to kind of
pre-cut
half pick through. Yeah.
If they let us use our feet.
So it was plywood. You punched through a plywood door.
Wait, does this mean we... sorry, I just had this thought. So we're going to delete the Coke Dad podcast page and just use the Bubbies Boys page?
No, we're just going to rename it Bubbies Boys Podcast.
But why wouldn't we just run it from the Bubbies Boys page?
Because that's the Bubbies Boys. I already do.
Well, you have a ton of content.
I already do.
So we don't need to be running two pages.
No, but one's Bubbies Boys Presents and one's Bubbies Boys Podcast. And I know that's confusing, but that's what you wanted. So...
Well, you could just rebrand it Bubbies Boys Podcast.
Yeah,
rebrand the name. Rebrand the page, Bubbies Boys Podcast.
But back to what we were actually... It just popped into my head. It popped in my head.
Do you feel better now?
Yeah, absolutely.
We talked quite long in the car.
We're all alike. That once you punched, you felt terrible.
Yeah,
I was like, shit.
and then what happened as a consequence of punching the door?
I stepped on a screw that came out of the door, and it went through my heel.
Did you get a tetanus shot today?
No, I did not.
How you feeling?
Have you had your tetanus shot recently?
No.
We're going to lose Max.
Better not. Max was the best thing to happen to Backroom
Imagine I die of tetanus.
Oh, my God. That'd be rough.
Well, all day you've been telling me I'm dying of cancer, so not going to feel as bad as maybe...
To be fair, I did find it I was like, whoa!
Yeah. No, I will agree that was a bad reaction. That was an overreaction.
It's just all of it's funny. Today, I don't know, there's just something about... You're right. The whole comedy world versus the real world. So today we're hanging out, the three of us, just went to the corner store, we're laughing, and then I look up and I see children and people, and I'm like, oh, it's that. So it's just I
didn't care.
That's but that's the life. That's the reason why we're Bubbies Boys Podcast, episode 42. This is very confusing.
No, it's just because we were used to what it was.
But it's what you wanted. Yeah. But you gotta...
You wanted it too. Let's just put that out there.
I want to see if it works. I don't know what I want. If I knew what I wanted, I don't think I'd be 38 years old with 8 people in my comedy club once in a while. So
the displeasure in Ariel's face right
I'm
now.
fine.
I don't know what I want.
well, no, I know what I want now. I'm just saying that like if I had a plan,
It's the comedy boom all over again.
if I had a plan, it would be easier. Like I'm not blaming anyone else for myself not having a plan, but in high school,
You don't work well with a plan.
Yeah, I
Give
do.
Brandon a plan.
if I execute my own plan, I do great.
Yeah, no,
That's
but
what other people.
you can't be like, Brandon, this is the plan.
Yeah, but it's my life, so who's going to tell me, Brandon, this is the plan?
I mean, we're partners.
I know that. I'm saying like, so it's
As
like
business partners, it's
Yeah,
a real.
often I'm like, this is the plan.
You have
And
a-
you trust
you have a
us.
kid, okay? Either anyone in this situation, we have a kid, not to get whatever, and then the kid is just like, oh, I'm taking an interest in this shit, and you've seen that it's draining for the kid, and that it's destroying the kid, but the kid likes doing it; it brings them joy. Do you let this kid keep doing it? Like that's the thing. You're right. I don't do well with authority and people telling me to do things. Fair,
No, I don't either.
but like we do well.
You should see me at my job. I do not handle it well. Sometimes they'll be like, put on that apron. I'll be like, fuck you.
But at the club, I
Like,
don't,
fuck
never,
that.
At the club, there's nothing like I've never seen you. If I'm like, hey, can you bus, or you ask me to bus, we don't
Yeah,
even have to
we're-
ask each other.
yeah, we just
or
do.
like work the door. It's like little things where we're in a routine now.
Yeah, that's because we care there.
And I care here now too. I've always the reason that hurt me so much is that people are giving us compliments finally. People are finally like, this pod's really good.
Yeah.
You know? And then it's like,
We can hang it up right here.
Yeah.
We can hang just so you guys can see it.
that is very funny.
You can see where it's behind me.
We're good. Let's move on. That was
we should
a new
put
episode.
like a no smoking sign on
Guys,
it.
we're moving on.
But we're gonna still sell the merch.
Yeah, we're still we're just
Sell the merch,
Moving
yeah.
on.
If the merch sells, sell the merch.
Let me just. I'm allowed to feel slightly aggrieved, but I'm moving on. All right.
Oh, no, let's, no,
By the
you're-
next episode, I'll be right as rain. All
Are we
right.
filming that as well
Yes.
today?
In 20 minutes.
Yeah.
In a half hour,
I'll be good.
A-okay.
Just let me feel my feelings.
Well, the best part, the best
Just
part
let
is,
me feel my feelings.
so usually
pretty
to
funny.
keep everyone who's watching at home candid, we usually try to be candid about it. We try to hold things in, but like I
Yeah,
knew
but-
how serious of a talk this was.
Yeah.
So before I briefed him, and then there was a parts where he's just silent, and Max is like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Just save it for the pod. Just save it for the."
Oh, yeah.
Because we wasted some gold.
Yeah, you were sizzling. You were sizzling. I could see smoke coming out of your ears for a little. When I told you that I had to recharge that battery, you
was
were like,
furious.
"Fuck, dude."
Well, that's actually, you want to talk triggers. One of mine
Is unpreparedness?
no, not unpreparedness. I'm an unprepared person.
Yeah.
But I fucking hate it when it's like we were sitting here for 30 minutes doing nothing. In that time, you could have charged it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I need another 30 minutes.
I think it also, and I don't
Well, it
want
was
to speak
because
for,
as soon as I finally turned it on, because I had plugged it in all night, and I was
Yeah.
like, and then I turned it on, and I'm like, I don't know how that's possible.
and what's
but
funny
okay.
about that is, what did I say when we got to my house?
Is it charged?
And then what did I say? Do you want to bring it in anyway? We'll charge it while we're here. Do you not remember me saying that?
Oh, I remember.
And we could have avoided that whole thing.
No. Ariel.
Yeah.
Ariel.
that's why he was so mad.
Ariel.
That's why I
I
was
clearly remember you saying
Yeah, exactly.
that, which is why I was like,
Well, we also started at 4.
yeah, guys, I got like
we were supposed to start at 1, and the reason we didn't do that is that last night I ate a roti for breakfast at 9:30, and then for lunch ate ribs, and then in the middle of the night ate a cold steak for dinner.
Yeah,
and
you
got ill.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
Brandon.
yeah. I ate that
can't
when you
keep-
saw me yesterday. I ate that korma for breakfast at 9:30 at night.
Yeah, you gotta get this.
What do you mean for breakfast?
He
First
doesn't
meal of
eat
the
all
day.
day
You hadn't eaten all
I'm
day.
like reverse.
That's what you threw into the engine.
Yeah.
at 9:30.
What's that? You know,
Buddy.
you know intermittent fasting? I don't start eating until 9 p.m. So as of today, because I'm in love with you guys in this pod in my club,
Sorry.
going forward, I will cut myself off eating at 9 o'clock.
Walk me through this. So,
I mean, don't set yourself up to fail.
Brandon, walk me through your diet yesterday.
Every day.
9
I don't eat
p.m.
usually. Okay, so what happens is, what usually happens is I might have a snack before I go to the club,
What time do you wake up?
like 10, 9, 10.
What do you
9:30.
what do you drink water? when
I
you
drink
get up?
water, have a coffee and a cigarette when I wake up.
Okay. Then the next thing you eat is what?
Oh man,
Usually.
usually is
Usually.
like nothing until like maybe Ash will be like, "I'm making lunch. Do you want something?" And I'll eat like half a sandwich.
But you don't make lunch for yourself.
I don't eat during the day. That's the conversation we're having right
You're
now.
just not hungry.
I'm just not
Oh,
hungry.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. All
But
right.
then when I do get hungry, it's like the floodgates open, and then it becomes an eating disorder because it's like I'm binge eating. It's like between 9 at night until 6 in the morning. Now, I don't know if it's weed correlated. I don't know if it's my life correlated.
It's weed correlated.
No, but I'm
a little
saying
bit.
that like the fact that I
But
ate
you
a
smoke
korma,
weed in the day.
I ate a korma at 9:30 at night. That's a lot of food. I came home at 11:30. I ate some ribs. Well, only 3 ribs, but like I ate some ribs, and then something possessed me in the middle of the night to wake up, and then I ate a steak that was in like leftover steak that I didn't warm up, that I just ate a cold bacteria. Like I did this to myself, and because I got so sick and I delayed us making the pod, and it was just a domino effect of I didn't take any consideration that other people are affected because I didn't.
I mean, we made the most of it, but I can't say that I wasn't thrilled.
But it's like because of my actions, like
But I'm like,
didn't
you're
care.
my friend first, so it's like, are you okay?
But the thing that bothers
start
me the
prepping
most.
yourself with a smoothie or something.
Yeah, no,
something
it's
with
not even that.
probiotics.
I just gotta stop
We've
eating.
said this before.
I gotta stop eating by 9. I can't start eating at 9.
You're like a raccoon.
Cut it off. I'm like a.
You're a literal raccoon.
You're a nocturnal feeder.
This is gonna take time though. You can't just change that. You gotta
I'm
like.
just saying that, like now, for instance, when we're
slowly
done
shift
potting,
it.
I'm gonna go eat something. Like I'm not gonna just be
Well,
like,
it's
oh,
not like
wait.
his fucking stomach's like handling it well. Like
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
his stomach would welcome the change. You know?
I don't. But you can't be like if you're not hungry in the morning. You can't
Okay,
just.
But
eat.
that's where that's the
Sorry,
big problem
nine,
for this.
9 o'clock.
gotta get, like, granola
9
and
o'clock
yogurt.
goat korma, right?
9 o'clock lamb korma. Yeah.
Lamb korma,
Bacon.
okay.
sounds
And then
so good.
ribs at what
Then
time?
ribs at 11:30.
also sounds delicious.
11:30. And then what did you have? at
Steak at like 4 in the morning. Right
4 in the morning.
fridge.
And then
At
sorry.
8 in the morning, violently ill.
And sorry, what time did you go to bed?
Oh, like 1:30. We got home yesterday early.
Wait, what do you mean you had steak at 4 in the morning?
He
I
got
woke
up
up in the middle
and
of
was
my
like,
sleep.
I want steak.
What?
I knew it was there. Can't believe this is a podcast.
Oh
man.
my God.
Can't believe this. I wish we had like an animation.
You got
team
up.
to cut. Yes.
You woke up and instead of grabbing a glass of water, you're like, "There's
or a glass of milk,
There's
or
a
like
cold
a chip.
There's a
Yes.
cold steak in the fridge.
That would have been a delicious lunch today.
Brandon,
It
you
would've
just
been-
you just turned what 38?
I know. I'm scared too, Max.
That's fucked.
I'm scared too.
Max is very like at you right now.
No, but
I
that's-
I feel bad for you.
I brought it. Don't feel. This is the thing. I'm saying that like the whole
I
thing.
do. I feel bad for you. That's tough.
Why is it tough? I did that.
No, I know, but it's hard to change habits.
And then it's like by doing
4
that.
a.m. steaks. That's not a habit. That's a choice. That's not like, oh man, I bite my nails sometimes. You got out of bed.
Okay,
and
hang on,
ate
hang
a
on,
cold
hang on, hang on.
steak.
You've never been impulsive in your life?
Yeah, sure. I've been impulsive, but
You're
I'm like,
telling me you've never eaten anything in the middle of the night?
yeah, a midnight snack.
Okay, in
like-
all fairness,
like,
you're both
man,
not wrong. But
I don't know, a
woke up from a
PB&J
sleep.
sandwich.
It wasn't
not
like
a
I had a
steak.
midnight snack because a midnight snack isn't you wake up and then you eat the snack. I literally did some binge eating, like not good for me, like between the weed
Yeah,
and the
it's
hunger.
not good for you. It's just
I'm just saying that, like, I guess the korma and the 3 ribs wasn't enough food for my body for the whole day.
it was definitely enough food.
I just gotta eat during the day.
Korma, yeah.
It's
that's-
also psychological.
Yeah, but it's not a one meal thing.
You know how you were like, you need to change your relationship with money. You remember when you said that to me? And I'm doing it. It takes time, but I'm doing it. You need to change your relationship with food, bro.
I get that. I'm just saying that the korma, like I ate, that was the first thing I ate all day. So the fact that like
It's a bold start.
yeah, but I'm saying that when you're like, that's all you should be eating. It's like that's impossible. Like my body woke up like, hey man, like yeah, I should have done a smoothie or not the steak.
You gotta have like granola
Like,
and yogurt in the house. For
If
when-
people were watching your diet like they watch a chess game, they would be like, wow, what a wild first move.
Yeah. Did he just throw the king into enemy territory?
Oh my God.
I didn't even know that was legal.
How is it going to play out? And then the next move you lose. it's like, oh
yeah,
shit.
no, but
that's
today,
not so.
it was
It's
just
like
brutal.
dodgeball.
Oh, okay.
Bold
All right.
move, Cotton.
Then I thought I had COVID.
Let's see how it plays out for him.
I thought I had COVID after all this. So like before I spoke to you guys, I was like, I'm gonna do it. Like you know.
Well, because one of our friends had COVID.
yeah. So I was like, oh shit, didn't have COVID. So I was like, okay, time to tell people. about
Didn't
the
tell
steak.
anyone he had COVID, by the way.
Didn't tell anyone I had the steak.
No,
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
I found out that he had COVID, and I'm like, I went on the road with this fucking guy last week.
Yeah, but apparently he's the only one. None of us have. I share
I don't know.
a
I don't
vape
got-
with him. I don't have COVID.
I got nothing.
It's weird.
Good. Do you guys want? Okay, we're at 15 minutes. Do you want me to tell you the next law?
Not yet. That last one was. Let me settle for a sec.
yeah, the last one fucked with our heads.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like-
all these are gonna fuck with
The
your
first two
heads.
were not. The first
The
two.
first two made sense. That one's just me.
Oh boys, this next one. Is gonna,
So, all right. So before we go, is this basically just people being like, "Hey, this is the game of life. You want to succeed." This is
yeah,
some,
this
like,
is these are manipulation
some
tactics.
alpha dog.
Yeah, that's what it
books.
is.
So
Well, it makes more sense when you wrote it that you say he's a historian. So he's writing it from the perspective of the
What's
people.
worked.
What's worked from the people in power.
Okay, so here's the thing: is that with
Makes it
that book,
different.
he'll have examples of people who either succeeded by using the rule or who got taken down by neglecting the rule.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
So is this guy? Is this guy?
Can you tell us who those people are?
Is this guy a powerful person at all?
Not at all. I don't. That part of my brain just doesn't retain.
Is this
information.
person a powerful person?
Is the person who wrote it? Well, I don't know. New
We're
York Times
reading his
bestseller.
book, I would argue.
Robert Greene.
I know it's a bestseller.
It's a bestseller.
Oh,
Like he's got a bunch of.
he likes to get domed in the bedroom.
He's got one book that I'm reading right now
His wife
about
has-
mastery. It's really good.
His wife
that
has
about?
fucking high ass stilettos
What's the mastery about?
and a whip.
Look, Robert Greene probably likes BDSM.
Robert,
for sure.
Robert Greene is getting the shit kicked out of him. His wife just over him, holding up to his mouth, spitting in it, like, yeah, you like that, you little bitch? And he's like, I'm Robert Greene, I wrote a book about this.
You love that so much.
It was fun.
It's fun.
You love it.
It's fun. So his other book, Mastery, is about he'll like document just how like what the your actual calling in life is, finding like that one thing that is like identifying what your actual true calling in life is and mastering that. And he'll use tons of different examples like Michelangelo, fucking
That's the
Beethoven.
examples, eh?
That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, that's
He's a
a
historian. That's the
that's
game.
right.
It's-
That one sounds way more interesting.
It's phenomenal. I'm loving that.
Can we put the cover here? I noticed you don't actually do it when we ask, but
I'll do it. I
I want the
this time.
cover here.
I'll do it right now.
So what's rule number 4?
Rule number 4. You guys ready for this?
I'm not, but
but-
yes.
Like, what do we?
Here we go.
This is how we become men, Ariel.
Okay, law number 4. Always say less than necessary. All right. So when you are trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear, and the less you are in control. Even if you say something banal, it will seem original if you make it vague, open-ended, and sphinx-like. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you will say something foolish. Power is in
This
many
one's
ways.
accurate.
Yeah. Power is in many ways a game of appearance, and when you say less than necessary, you inevitably appear more powerful than you are. Once the words are out, you cannot take them back. Short answers and silence will put people on the defensive, nervously filling the silence with all kinds of comments, and
Now
they
it's
will
getting
revert,
shitty.
and that will reveal valuable information about them and their weaknesses. Key to the power: the less you say, the more intimidating you are.
Okay, got shitty.
Yeah.
I agreed for a large portion of that. Where it's like,
there's always some.
it's one of the
cunty
things
thing at the end.
it's one of the things I think about myself all the time. Is like, man, you just talk too much, huh?
Dude, you know what?
You know, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
making an
yeah,
effort to
yeah,
not talk.
Yeah,
Dude, whenever I go on the road with Jarrett, I have this habit of like, okay, so when I'm in the car and I'm driving, it's like I'm anxiety fueled to drive, and it's like people.
Can we put Jared here? Shout out Jared, very good comic.
Okay, all right.
You should know.
Comic you should know.
All right, I'll put them on there. And then, so anytime I'm in the car and no one talks, I get anxiety because I'm like, fuck, man.
Everybody hates me. I can
space
see it in
filling.
Max's head.
I have to spill. I have to fill the space.
It's like, that's what he said. Yeah.
That's what he
And
said.
so-
I have
all
to spill.
3 of us are guilty.
So
of
my
that.
wife.
Jarrett, and I was with Jarrett and Casey Corbin, and they both were giving me such shit about it. And then they were like, "All right, Max, we're gonna ask you a question. We want you to answer it." And then none of us are going to respond to that answer. And then we're going to just let you sit in that until we get home. I was like...
That's torture.
And they were like, why'd you get into comedy, Max? And I was like, you're not going to respond to this? So I'm supposed to spill my heart out as to why I am pursuing my passion. And then you're not going to say anything. And then they don't respond. I'm like...
Did you answer?
Cause I
No. You should have just kept quiet.
and then I said it all. I talked for like maybe 3 minutes.
Tell us.
And then no one.
Give us the spiel.
No, it was the same bullshit. It's like, I'm just. Obviously, I'm trying to fill a void. I like making people laugh. I genuinely like the form art, and it's like, oh, and whenever you talk about stand up, it always sounds so pretentious and contrived, and I hate it. And then after I got done saying all of it, everyone was on their phone, and I was like,
guys.
And I just rolled down the window. I just rolled down the window just to have that loud.
Wait, were you driving?
Yeah.
You didn't just turn on the radio?
Yeah, I just turned the radio on.
Just stop the car. Tell them to get out. Number 4, when people are being dicks, kick them out the fucking car.
Turn up the radio. Like, it's both. I think all of our lives would be completely different if we heard those rules earlier in life. That 4th one, we're all guilty of it.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. I would love to be more stoic.
I feel like comics in general are...
That's not stoic.
No, but I just mean like the 3 of us in particular. And comics, the guys we hang out with. It's just one of those things. Fuck, my girlfriend.
Calculated and controlled would be the right word for it.
But that's not us.
See, yes, that's what he's saying to do. Be calculated. Really, I think of it more as like, sometimes you need to listen more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you
definitely.
Just need to listen more in my life. That's it.
It goes back to the heart on the sleeve shit, where it's just like, I don't want to give someone this impression that I'm this very quiet, like, reserved guy.
Yeah, I'm not.
And then I come home or we hang out, and you guys know me. Like, I'm a fucking not that person.
Yeah, we know.
So it's like, I don't want
the people watching now.
But I don't want to give someone that false allude where like yeah, maybe I'll talk. Like, it goes back to what you said. Yeah, we all need to listen more for sure. But to play that calculated, like, oh, I'm just gonna not talk so this person gives me more info. Like, get the fuck. You know, like, that's not the 3 of us aren't those guys. They're just not.
I can see Max doing it a bit more.
I can see Max trying, but then it's like poker and he's all in and then he's out.
Like
dude, whenever we're playing poker, I'm just like, look, I just want to fucking finish this and just chill and talk shit with everyone.
Me too.
That's what I'm there for. I just want to fucking, I just want to hang out.
You guys aren't playing poker, right?
No, the thing, I've gotten better.
No.
The thing is,
here's the thing is that okay, sorry, go ahead.
No, so we're going to say the same thing, so you'll go for it.
I'm not going to win. I know I'm not going to win because there's guys like you who have played it far more than me, and Tyler.
Yeah,
Tyler's a fucking beast at poker, and he like knows tactics. And I'm like, I haven't dedicated enough time to this. I've always played just for fun. I know the hands. I know what to look for.
Yeah, it's not a fun game if there's one guy who's like
the reason he's doing that is because the rest of us are very good at stand-up.
Yeah.
And he doesn't feel good at that.
Yeah,
so instead of
that is why
like, he does this on purpose.
Really?
Yes, he's told us this. But he literally like...
Because he's not as good at stand-up, so that's why he takes their money?
No, he would take our... But like,
he feels like he feels our equal there, or at least in that space. You know what I mean?
When he sees someone like yourself who's a superstar, or sees Kakum who's younger than him. Do you know what I'm saying? No, but you know what I'm saying?
You are
Max, you know you're awesome, right? Max, seriously, you know you're one of like the best comedians in the country right now, right?
Yeah.
Dude, we had arguably the best comic out of our city at our 1 year, right?
Yeah.
And you had the next best set on every show you were on.
Right.
Like, coming from 2 comedy producers,
dude, we had fucking goats on those shows.
Dude, you're like,
I'm not gonna. I don't like getting gassed up like.
No, but I'm just saying that
I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate
like
it. It's just like
this might help your insecurity if you let a little gas in. You know what I mean?
Just a little gas.
Just a little gas,
just
not too much.
No, I've let gas in.
We'll keep you in check. Don't worry.
You're good enough at stand-up that when Tyler plays us in stand-up, that he deliberately takes your money.
Yeah.
Like, he deliberately takes yours and Robert's. Like us, we're also like, we've played cards, but like you guys, we're all readable. The whole difference with the game you and Robert are playing, like, I leveled up because Ariel said stop playing the cards, play the people, and now I'm always top.
Yeah, because you're good at that.
No, but we're all good at that. We're comics. So for you and Kakum, it's like he takes your money because like it makes him feel better as a person.
I hope he sees this.
Am I wrong?
I hope we cut this and send it to him. Be like, you little bitch.
No, but it's like he deliberately wants you guys to know that he's good at something.
Yeah.
That's subconscious.
Oh, he's phenomenal at poker.
He's very good.
Yeah. Boys, we're at 25 minutes.
It's good. This is the first full Bubbies Boys podcast.
And I got to say, it was good.
It was good.
I've been Brando Jokes.
I've been Ariel Comedy.
I've been Max Sheldrick.
It all starts with a follow.
Dope.
Press the button!